Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Gonna read through the majority of the article here. There's a link in the description. It is a very, very dark subject. It involves the murder of an 8-year-old boy at the hands of the two pieces of shit that you see in front of you, Megan Lang and Rodolfo Reyes, the two parents of this 8-year-old boy. We're going to go through the details closely in just a moment. The boy's name, Arturo Francisco Coca, starved and killed by the two parents, Megan Lang and Rodolfo Reyes. If you appreciate the coverage, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. A 29-year-old mother and her 33-year-old scumbag piece of shit husband, both in Texas, face the death penalty, or rather may face the death penalty, for allegedly starving and killing their 8-year-old son. Again, his name, Arturo Francisco Coca. The two scumbags, Megan Lang and Rodolfo Reyes, were taken into custody this week. They were both charged with 1 count each of capital murder to a person under the age of 10. They were also both charged each with 1 count of injury to a child for the child's strangulation death. Starved and strangled their own 8-year-old boy, Arturo Francisco Coca. These two evil pieces of shit treat their own son like this. Police responded to a 911 call on November the 5th in regards to an unresponsive child. By the time police arrived on the scene, medics were already performing life-saving procedures on the boy. Medics said that Arturo appeared to have sustained suspicious injuries all over his body, including lacerations on his head, back, and legs. Further, medics stated that Arturo, 8 years of age, was small for his age, and also he appeared malnourished. Arturo was taken to the hospital. Shortly thereafter, he succumbed to his injuries. He was pronounced dead. An investigation was opened in regards to the boy's, Arturo's, fatal injuries. The mother, Megan Lang, said that earlier that day, November the 5th, she had assisted Arturo to the bathroom after he accidentally defecated and urinated on himself. She claimed that she assisted him to the bathroom to get him cleaned up, and then they both went into the living room, both Megan Lang, the mother, and Arturo Francisco Coca, the 8-year-old boy, Coca. They went into the living room, and then, according to the mother, Arturo was talking to her and then suddenly fell backwards and hit his head. Everything was fine. They're having a nice little chit-chat. Isn't that right, mother? Megan Lang. Isn't that right? Nothing wrong. Nothing wrong. Everything's normal. He's having a nice little chit-chat in the living room. And he fell backwards and hit his head, which caused him to stop breathing, at which point she called 911. Why would he fall back and hit his head? Why would that be? Does he have a medical condition? Did he have a medical condition? The medics seem to think that he was malnourished. Could that have something to do with him falling over backwards, if indeed that did occur? Could it be possible, Megan Lang, mother, that he was pushed or attacked? Is your whole story a sheer fabrication? The 6 other children who lived in the home told investigators that the scumbag piece of shit father, Rodolfo Reyes, or rather Arturo's stepfather, was at the house at the time that Arturo was fatally wounded. The stepfather told investigators that he was present in the house when Arturo sustained his fatal injuries, but had nothing to do with Rodolfo. No, Rodolfo Reyes, completely innocent. He had nothing to do with Arturo's death at all. Isn't that right, stepfather? He had nothing to do with it. He's malnourished. He suffered lacerations across his body. Nothing to do with you. Is that right, Rodolfo? Then Rodolfo decided not to speak any further. He was advised by his legal counsel to shut his dirty fucking mouth, which is what he did. The stepfather was too scared to speak openly and honestly, too scared to cooperate fully with investigators. The mother said that Arturo had diabetes and that this was the reason for his death. The medics, the medical professionals, the doctors disagreed with the mother. Megan Lang, you're full of shit, according to the doctors. During an autopsy, doctors found that Arturo was hemorrhaging throughout his neck and in addition was severely malnourished. He was hemorrhaging throughout his neck at various points in his neck, hemorrhaging, and was severely malnourished. These two parents, the mother, Megan Lang, the stepfather, Rodolfo Reyes, have 6 children in the house. 6 other children in the house. 7 children in the house. At least one severely malnourished. What kind of parents are you? Sick parents. A forensic pathologist determined that Arturo died due to homicide. The cause of death was asphyxiation by manual strangulation. Manual strangulation, so not falling over and hitting his head, not due to diabetes. Manual strangulation, asphyxiation by manual strangulation. Megan Lang, why are you saying that he fell over? Yeah, he fell backwards and hit his head. Why are you saying that to the investigators when the autopsy shows that Arturo died due to asphyxiation by manual strangulation? So why are you lying? Is it because you're the guilty party? Is it because you're trying to protect the guilty party? By the way, Rodolfo Reyes, the stepfather, was home at the time, correct? That's what he says. Is he the one to have strangled Arturo? Megan Lang is full of shit. She's lying. The mother is a liar. The autopsy also showed that Arturo suffered from neglect and malnourishment, and that was a contributing factor to his death. Both of these scumbags, Megan Lang, the mother, Rodolfo Reyes, the stepfather, have been arrested as of Monday. And that's all the information that we have. We're not told of any bond. Hopefully there are no bonds. We're not told about what's happened with the other children, the other 6 children. Hopefully CPS, Child Protective Services, sweep in and protect those children. I'm a bit concerned that that hasn't been mentioned in this article, to be honest. I would like to see that stated on the record, that Child Protective Services, or whatever the appropriate department is called in Texas, take care of these children adequately. We're also not told of the specific charges laid against these 2 scumbags. Oh no, sorry, that's my bad. Yes, we have been told. 1 count each of capital murder and 1 count each of injury to a child. Okay, so it's believed that the police believe that they're both involved. Let's hope that they both start speaking. At least the stepfather, Rodolfo Reyes, has refused to cooperate under legal counsel. One of them needs to start talking. So that's all the information that we have. I'm going to wrap things up here. Of course, full condolences to the children. Let's pray that the other children, the 6 other children, are looked after adequately. They're put in the care of ideally loving family, if such people exist. If they don't, then, I guess the state has to look after them and do the best possible thing for them. So I'm going to wrap things up. Take care.